It's time for another vlog, and it's time to take on the inner demon of catastrophic thinking. Let's get to this.
Give me your energy flow. Give me your energy flow. Give me your energy flow. Give me your energy.
All right, welcome to episode 7 of the vlog here. I'm starting to get into a little more content. I'm starting to get my bearings with this vlog a little bit. At the end, we'll show a little bit about my personal stuff, going out with Neo and heading off to the park and having some fun. You saw a little time lapse there, which was cool. But today, I want to get into a little bit of the morning coach kind of area of what I teach and what I coach. In case you don't know me, my name is JB Glossinger. I do have an MBA, PhD in metaphysics, been teaching people for years over at MorningCoach.com. Just to have a better life. And so I'm starting a series on inner demons because it's something that I know, especially as we go into the new year, everybody deals with inner demons. Everybody has different inner demons. I have mine, you have yours, right? And so I want to help you overcome these battles that we're having with inner demons. So the first one that I want to talk about is catastrophic thinking, the demon of catastrophic thinking. And what is that? Well, what the demon of catastrophic thinking is, it's the demon that we just can't, in our minds, the demon comes out in our minds and all we're thinking about is the worst case scenario. Oh, I'm not going to have the money, or, everything's going to go wrong, or I'm going to break up in that relationship. It's just like all of a sudden we flip a switch and every negative thing comes into our brain. And literally it's catastrophic. Like it's the end of the world. We cannot get our mind off of anything. And I know a lot of people suffer with this demon, especially in the current climate and the society that we live in today. It is so dramatic. Everything is so dramatized, right? So it's like all of a sudden something happens and it's just a catastrophe. And so this doesn't serve you. This is one of those demons we want to take head on, because what happens is we live in this illusion and we start to think that, oh my gosh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. 99% of the time you get to that point and you've already solved the issue and you've moved on and something's happened. And so you're creating this negative environment to live in with catastrophic thinking. You're creating this negative energy, and you're really manifesting that reality when you have this type of thought process. So what are some things that we can do? Let me give you a couple quick tips. The first tip is to listen to something positive every single day. I'm going to put a link up to Morning Coach. You can go get it right now. You should start your days off with something positive. Why do you want to do this? Because what happens is, if you can start getting the positive working more in your life and in the thought process, then that negative doesn't creep up so much. So we're kind of, if you think about it, Morning Coach is the soldier. You're putting on the armor to take on that demon. And basically that is the armor of positivity, or just a different way to think about it. So when you start to think that catastrophic thought, you just flip in Morning Coach, listen to it, and your mind starts to think different, and you can get some hope. A good friend of mine, Jay Berkowitz, I was speaking at his event just recently, and he reminded me of the time when he started listening to me back in 2007 or 2008. That was the time when the economy got really bad and his business was going down. And he said he just found me at that time, and he hadn't listened to Morning Coach, but he started thinking that he was going to end his business, or he was going to lose his business, things were going to turn the other way. And I did a coach cast on Morning Coach about successful people who had turned their business around in the times of depression and recession, and how things had really worked out for them. They actually created wealth. And he said he literally, by listening to that, it changed everything. He flipped the switch and everything started to change for him. So that's what I'm saying. What we got to do is get different information. If you're getting the same information all the time, then what happens is it's a lot of it negative, especially if you watch TV and the news. Then you're going to have more catastrophic thinking. You're just going to think then the worst things happen. This is, it's the constant battle. Believe me, even I deal with this, so I have to snap my rubber band that I wear here and I say, listen, let's get positive and let's go listen to Morning Coach, which I do, and change your mindset. Okay, let's get to number 2. The second thing I want you to do is to quiet your thoughts, quiet your mind. This is where meditation comes in. Now, I'm not asking you to go get in the lotus posture and go into some ashram or disappear. What I'm asking you to do is take a little bit of time every day just to quiet the thoughts down. If people could crawl into our minds, it'd be amazing what they would hear, right? And that's what's going on. We have all this chatter, all this noise. And so the more that we can control that, or actually slow it down and just be aware of it, that's really what we're doing. We're not controlling it. We're just being aware of it. Then all of a sudden we can start to have more peace, and we can bring more of that silence into our lives. So I want you to focus on quieting your mind and doing some meditation. Now, if you follow me here, make sure you subscribe, jump on Morning Coach, head over to Twitter, follow me at Morning Coach, because I'm going to be bringing you a lot more tools with that, and here on the site, because obviously meditation is its own vlog, its own CoachCast all on its own. But I just want you to start thinking about that more, saying, I'm going to take a little time, I'm going to listen to Morning Coach, and then I'm going to take a little time to meditate to take on this inner demon of this catastrophic thinking. Okay, the third thing that I want you to do. Okay, the third thing that I want you to do is to get more in the present moment. Now, I'm a big fan of Eckhart Tolle and the Power Now, the New Earth. And if you can start to get in the moment more, meaning becoming totally present, you can get away from the future. That's where catastrophic thinking is. The catastrophic thinking is in the future. And I got to tell you something. The future is not real, right? It's not real. It's not here yet. Yes, it'll come, but it'll be the continuum of this moment, the continuum of the now. Wow, there's some metaphysical thought there, but it is. If you really think about it, the past is gone. It's memory in your brain. It's electricity now, and the future is non-existent. So all we have is this moment. So I want you to connect to the now. Now, I'll give you a quick tool. What I do a lot of times is I'll take a pencil, something this small, and I'll just focus in on it. Now just look at all the details on it. Let's see if I can get the focus. It's focusing in on me. But I try to get all the details on this pencil because I want to get in the moment as much as possible. And it just takes you into the moment. Okay, I can see it says Graphic Gear 1000 Pentel 0.5. Now I can't get outside of the now. I'm in this moment, right? So that's what helps you get over the catastrophic thinking, is get out of the future and get to this moment. This is where the power is. This is where the peace is. And that's what will make a big difference in overcoming and fighting this demon. We want to make sure that we are really focused in on this moment right now. The fourth thing that's so important to overcome this demon is to get around different people. Get around different people. If you're hanging around people that are full of drama, full of what we call in Colombia, in case you haven't watched much of my stuff, you'll see a bunch of my stuff in Colombia as we go back and forth. But in Spanish, in Colombia, they call it chisme, chismoso, rumors, innuendo, people just talking about other people. Get away from those people. If you deal with this demon of catastrophic thinking, you're actually taking in their demons. And we have enough problem with our own demons, right? So I want you to get around the right people. So those four things, we want to listen to Morning Coach. We want to make sure that we're really connecting to something positive. The second thing is we want to meditate and quiet that mind down a little bit, so we silence those voices a little bit. Then we want to get in the moment. You get in the moment, and that's going to help you out so much just by getting now. And then finally, get around the right people. And that's going to make a difference. And hey, you're around me now. That's why I'm doing this vlog. I'm really about impact and putting the energy out there. And this Inner Demon series is going to be a blast. I've got a lot of them to go through, but catastrophic thinking is the one I wanted to hit today. Okay, let's jump over. I'm going to take you out to the park a little bit and go for a walk with Neil today. And then I'll be back with more here tomorrow. Have a fantastic one. Park day today out with Neil. As you can see, beautiful day out here in Plantation, Florida. Taking a nice walk out with Neil, who is checking everything out over there. Hey, as always, thanks for watching the vlog. I appreciate it. You can click that subscribe down there over to the left. You can see my little picture. You got some more videos you can watch, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. We're having fun with this. It's all about impact, and by you contributing just by a thumbs up and a like and by subscribing, it helps us keep this message of positivity out there, and that's what this vlog is about. So go have a great one, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.